Why not me too? So I guess we'll get right to it, eh? Okay, here we go. Now, this tier list is gonna be based on a combination of me liking them, functionality, and I guess overall boost to your account, okay? So right off the bat, we've got our old 4-star done hung here, right? Well, he's going straight to boring. I didn't like him very much. I really didn't. I mean, like, he has a cool ult. His ult looks pretty decent, but he just, I don't know, something about his kit just doesn't really flash to me. Like March 7th, when we get to her, March 7th's kit is great. It's great in every way, and she's a 4-star too. But my man Don Hung, they just made him so bland. I don't know what else to say. He's not even really a great DPS either. Like he's literally like a bottom tier DPS in almost every single chart. So there you go with that. Then we got Serval. Now, Serval is basically a mommy. We all know it. They say that she's like 40 years old, 30, 40 years old. She looks like she's 25. Like, let's be honest. But yeah, Serval's are, can't talk. I get too excited and I just trip over myself. But Serval is definitely a mommy. She's got pretty good dot DPS. She has decent burst. I mean, mine's not even really that leveled. But if you go look up like a solid one, it's amazing. Oh, okay, I got you. You totally understood. Okay. Okay, now look, this is gonna be a controversial one, okay? This is gonna be a controversial one. Sealy. Now, most people are gonna put Sealy either in the mommy category or the double S category, which for me is Bronya. Okay? Now, for me, bear with me now. She's going in the likable category. Okay? Now I get it. Godlike DPS, amazing resets. I think she's just been overhyped, okay? She's been overhyped. It makes me not care about her because everyone and their mother screams about her. Ayla's memorable. She just, I love her ult. All of her animations are great. She's just adorable. And she's like that typical like nerdy girl, that shy nerdy girl kind of personality. So yeah, she gets a memorable. She's in one of my main MOC teams at while we're at it. So you know she's the real deal in my account because she's one of the actual OGs. What's his name? Arlen? This is Arlen, right? He's not boring. I'm not gonna put him in boring because that's Don Hung. I think Don Hung might be the only boring character, if I'm being honest. He's going into okay. Like almost meh. I almost put him in meh. But he's gonna go into okay. Because if you invest in the guy, he's okay. But if you don't really do anything with him, he's definitely like a meh because he just doesn't seem that exciting. So you usually play anime type games? No, I'm actually more of like an MMO player. We just have a severe drought of MMOs at this time. So there's really nothing for me to play. But typically if I played an MMO, it was like games like Arcade, World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy, all that kind of stuff. But recently, and coming up shortly here, I'm gonna be streaming a lot of Nintendo stuff because there's a lot of Nintendo games coming out. And I said, hey man, I'm getting back into streaming. I may as well play them on stream and have a blast with them. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, I'm glad you agree. Arlen, you know, he's not amazing by any means. If you like him for his character, you can definitely do stuff with him. He's definitely able to carry, but for me, wasn't that exciting. So he gets okay. Oh man, I forgot the, okay. What's his name again? Sir, I haven't used him in forever. I don't think I ever used him, but he's a cool character. Hold up, like he's not gonna get a bad rap here. I just forget his name. It's like literally at the tip of my tongue. Do I need to look this up? I might need to look this up. Oh man, Star Rail characters. 1 second. Star Rail characters. Arlen, Asta, Blade, Bailu. Where is he at? Sampo! That's his name. Okay, so yeah, this is Sampo. Very strong dot unit. One of my friends, before they stopped playing, they were using Sampo non-stop. And they were surprising me with his damage. But I just love his story character more than I love him as a character in general. So again, I'm gonna put him as likable. He's not a Chad by any means, but he's also just not insane in my book, based on like, you know, just he's just cool. He's a cool character. I love he reminds me of Varric from The Legend of Korra, the Avatar series, where he's like this really kind of devious, conniving guy, but he's also very likable to the point that you don't even want to fault him for anything. That's the kind of character he reminds me of. Okay, Herda, here we go. Herda. We already know Herda's kind of meh. Like she's got a great little gimmick, but the gimmick takes a lot of investment to really make it work. And I fear that she may never be any better than what she is. Maybe there's something coming down the road that'll make it insane, but you know, for now, it just ain't it. Yeah, you're right. He's just cool. Straight up. Arlen's, you know, yeah, Sampo, that's what you're talking about. Sampo, yeah. Sampo's he's just eh. He's a great guy. Love his character in the story, but that's about it. Oh man, we already know where Himiko's going. Now, most people would put her in a very low tier in terms of damage, but I've come to find out after actually investing in mine, Himiko can do some damage. She still isn't gonna break any records by any means, but she does some damage against multiple targets, mind you. Don't put her in a team with only one target. You're gonna be disappointed. Yeah, man, I appreciate you and glad to meet you. Glad to meet you too, Patricia. Glad to meet you too. But one thing I really like about Himiko is her follow-up, right? When you get the 3 breaks, something about that animation, I don't know, it just makes my day. It just, when I see her just flip that little saw and it just cuts through everything, and then you put her in like a farming zone, in a farming domain where you're just trying to get like the basic materials. If you're lucky enough, or if you set it up, really, if you set it up where you get her buffed out and then she breaks 3 things and she just starts following up after every wave, she could clear every single wave almost instantly. Like you can, I think my fastest clear so far is like 40 seconds in one of those like farming domains. Like it's amazing, it really is. So she gets a mommy because she's obviously amazing. She's hot, she's got great clear in the domains. She can be good if you invest in her, but she is kind of still on the lower tier in terms of damage dealers, but she is a mommy, so she's staying in the mommy tier. Okay, Asta. I'm gonna be honest, haven't really given Asta much of a chance. I liked her character. I don't know what I really want to do with it. Everyone and their mother uses her, especially considering my future team is gonna have Topaz in it, which is a fire DPS, and she's a fire support who actually benefits from having fire characters in her team. But I'm still not gonna use her. I have a different team in mind, and I just don't care for her weapon. I'm a big guy when it comes to weapons. If the weapon doesn't really go with my mindset, with my flow of my team, then I'm just not gonna use you. I don't care how amazing you are. So again, we'll give her likable. She's definitely a good character. Just for me, she's not fitting that bill just yet. Oh man, they're giving us all the hardcore characters so early. We got Kafka going into the mommy tier. We already know why. Hot as heck. I honestly don't care for her character. Like, if it wasn't for the fact that she's a mommy, I would probably put her in okay. If she wasn't a mommy, I would put her in okay, because her character seems kind of boring. Like the way she talks in this weird lethargic way that almost annoys me. Like no one talks that groggily all the time, especially in the midst of battle, you know? You deserve the follow, man. So yes, thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate that very much. But yeah, so I'm putting her, she's definitely going in the mommy, but if she wasn't a mommy, she's going to okay. That's just how I feel. I know so many people are gonna say that's the worst take ever because they love their Kafka. But bro, Kafka's personality, it just isn't there for me. Her body's there, but her personality just isn't. Okay, Japard, bro. Japard's a Chad, like without a doubt. He's the only reason why, now as you see, Chad seems kind of low, right? Like it's 4th. You could even put him as memorable, but I'm gonna put him as a Chad. I put him as a Chad because almost every male in this list probably isn't going any higher than Chad. So if you're a great male character, the highest you're getting is probably 4th place. It's not really a placement either, but that's pretty much how it looks. So he's probably not gonna ever go higher than Chad, but he is one of the top Chads in my book. You wanna listen to something about my project? Maybe you like that. Oh, it's mean. You're dang. Yeah, I feel you. Okay, and then we have Welt. Welt, if you know his backstory, he's definitely a Chad. But I honestly can't really get into him. Like, I just haven't seen enough of him myself to put him in a Chad category, because he hasn't really even fought for us yet. He's kind of around, but he's never really helping us fight things. He's just kind of more of a mentor. So for me, he's likable. He's gonna be high likable. Like, he's almost a Chad, but just not there yet. And that's only because personally, I haven't really experienced a lot of his backstory, but I have looked up a lot of his backstory. And look, would you look at this, guys? It's the woman herself. It's the woman herself. It's Bronya, guys. It's Bronya! Oh my gosh. Okay, let me tell you all about this woman. Best support in the game. She lets you skip turns. Literally lets you skip turns. You get a buff for skipping that turn. You get a speed buff for skipping that turn. She has an ult that literally makes you a cannon. A cannon. Like, what is up with that? It's just crazy. Patricia, yeah, I'll listen to your project after the stream if you want to like post it or something. Oh, slow down my ears. Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. But yes, Bronya's just god tier in every way. I love her design, the blue, the black, the white, like the combination of clothing, everything about her. Her rifle is sick. I wish she would use it more, honestly, but her rifle, everything about her is amazing. So yeah, she gets Bronya tier, because so far there's no character that comes close to her. Even Topaz is going to be maybe a mommy. She's not going to go higher than Bronya. She's not going to go as high. She's not going to be in Bronya, but she will be a mommy without a doubt. No, just want to type that you will understand that. Oh yeah, go for it. Yes, without a doubt, Patricia, without a doubt. Okay, Silverwolf. Silverwolf gets an okay. I'm not a fan of Silverwolf. Like Kafka, they both seem a little on the boring side in their personalities. Definitely a lot. They're like very smug personalities. Smug, but in a like a deadpan way. And that's what like throws me off. I love deadpan characters, like that one celebrity. I know her name, but when I'm streaming, it's like I forget everything. But I know that it's like that one celebrity, very deadpan. But their deadpan is just it doesn't really like excite me in any way. So she gets an okay. She's not a mommy by any means. She looks like she's 14. Like, so no, she's getting okay. Clara. Clara's definitely memorable. We've done plenty of quests with Clara. I wish I had a Clara. That would be amazing if I had a Clara. What's funny is I probably wouldn't even use the Clara, but just knowing I have one would make me so happy. The fact that she walks around with no shoes, like what's up with that? What's up with that? I don't get it, but she's cute, she's adorable, she has a freaking Gundam for a dad. You can't go wrong with that. Anyways, right now I'm working on 3D VTuber for your clients. Well, you're a full-time graphic designer, so yeah, it's your work. I can do all types of graphical works for Twitch streamers. Ah, I got you. That's awesome. That's awesome. I might be a VTuber down the road, but that's definitely not happening anytime soon. I kind of like just showing my face. I think everyone enjoys seeing me and just enjoying the jolliness of my personality. Hopefully that's what I think, at least. Oh man, Natasha. Natasha's a mommy. Honestly, again, like Himiko, if it wasn't for her mommy status, I'd probably put her to likable. Like, she's definitely more than okay being a healer, but she'd be more likable than anything. And I'd probably put her right below Welt, but she's a mommy, so she gets mommy. Now, literally, Lynx has basically just completely not foreshadowed. She's completely overshadowed Natasha. Almost everything Natasha does, Lynx does, only Lynx does even more. I don't know if that's really something that they wanted to go with, because I know Natasha does more damage-oriented stuff, because she does damage based on a percentage of her HP at E6. So, I mean, I get it. Maybe she's a healer that's just meant to do more damage than anything else. But most people don't want a healer for damage. They want a healer so they can do all crazy stuff and keep your team alive. If you want to see my artwork, then add me up on Discord after that, and I will. Roger that, Patricia. I'll be doing that. Again, let's see. Now we've got... Oh, okay. Here's one of my favorites. We got March 7th. Now, March 7th isn't a mommy. I might actually need to make another tier list in between these. I don't think she's a mommy, and she's memorable, but I think she's more than memorable. But you know what? We're gonna keep her in memorable, high tier memorable, because it goes with her story. She's forgotten a lot of things, and she wants to remember all of that. So putting her in memorable is kind of a niche, not a niche, an ironic thing. Yeah, very ironic. What the heck? They got Jing Liu on here already. She's not even out yet. But whatever, we'll go for it. Okay. So Jing Liu, I would say for potential animations alone, she's going to be definitely a memorable. I personally don't care for her character, but I do think she has amazing animations. So because of the amazing animations, she does really great damage as far as I'm aware. That's good enough. Like she's a good looking character, good damage, great animations, so she gets memorable. She's not going to be forgotten for a long while. Kiki's going to be right after Pela, okay? Right after Pela. Yeah, Kiki, oh man, she is my favorite. Out of all the Quantum characters, she's absolutely my favorite. Like, you just can't beat Kiki, okay? You invest in Kiki, and you're basically investing in the world's greatest gambler. And her damage is off the charts if you build her right. Oh, and here we go. Ting Yun. We got Ting Yun, guys. Now, again, very popular character. I don't hate her. I will put her in likable. Probably like her more than I like Sampo. But again, she's very overused, very overhyped, but she is likable. I do plan on using her myself when I need electric in my kits or in my teams. So yeah, she's good. Great buffer, insane buffer, really. I mean, she gives you so much. But yeah, so. And then this character's new. We got to see her. Her name was like Jing Yu or something. And we got to see her in one of our story arcs. But we don't know what she does yet. But I already know that she's going to be insane because she's definitely going onto my team. So I'm going to put her behind Kiki as memorable because I love her design. She's going to look sick no matter what weapon she gets. She's going to be amazing. So yeah. Discord, I think it's hardly less time than 1 minute in the request. Yeah, just see my artwork and give me an honest feedback after that, and do let me know any ideas for your channel. Roger that, Patricia. Roger that. I've gotten 2 of these so far. 2 of these like channel, like not channels, but they're like bots that come on here. They seem like they're talking to you. They're having a good time. And then all of a sudden they start talking about all their content and stuff that they want you to go rush to your Discord and like, and I'm just like, oh geez, having a good chat, and then boom. And then they hit you with that and you're just like, well, it was fun while it lasted. So continuing on, we've got Bailu. I just did some story with Bailu. Bailu, again, she's likable. I don't know how much I like her yet. I'd probably put her, yeah, she'll probably be at the back. Look, we're gonna put Sampo at the end. Like, I like Sampo as a story character. I kind of hate him everywhere else, but I definitely like Bailu. Maybe a little more than Asta. Yeah, and that's after the recent storyline. Like, I feel a lot more like she's less of a joke. Because at first you think, oh, you know, she's just a healer, blah blah blah. She's like supposed to be connected to Dang Hung when he's in his dragon form, but she's like the crappy version. Well, technically that's kind of still true, but not true. She's not the damage dealing version, but she is the healing version. Because apparently Don Hung was a combination of a damage dealer and a healer. And whenever he did his little reincarnation thing that everyone's trying to like ridicule him for, he was able to split himself and create a second creature. Because like they can only reincarnate, but they can't reincarnate, but like they can't reproduce. So he managed to actually reproduce, quote unquote, Bailu. And Bailu got the healing half of his kit. So that's pretty interesting, I have to say. So I like her a little bit more because of that. Ushuan, the pink flamingo herself. We're gonna have to put her in memorable. Definitely below Clara, maybe above Jingliu. Only because I do like her getup. I like her abilities and everything like that. It really makes my day. Her ult is sick. She's got the sickest ult in the game. Like, as a tank. Like, why does a tank have an ult that literally looks like it's destroying an entire planet? Like, I don't know. I don't know. So she gets memorable. Oh man, this is a mommy. This is a high mommy right here. In fact, I think she gets top mommy. Oh yeah. Oh, actually no, Haimiko gets top mommy. What am I doing? Get back. Get back. There we go. So, Yukong, insane buffer, dude. E6 Yukong. Her ult is so huge. She does huge damage with it. She gives so much to the team in crit rate and crit damage and an attack buff. Like, the only downside is that it only lasts for 2 characters, like 2 character turns. If it didn't last for 2 character turns, it'd be insane, which is why she's probably a 4-star. And that's kind of the thing with 4 stars is they get sick and amazing things. They simply just don't last long enough, or they have some kind of condition that kind of keeps them from being as insane as a 5-star, which makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Like, how on earth do you balance a turn-based game where, let's say you have 5 different shielders, 3 of them are 4 stars, 2 of them are 5 stars. They all shield a character, but what do they do differently to make you want to have the 5-star over the 4-star, right? So yeah, because honestly, that's kind of the case even now. Like, I love Japar because he AoE shields, which is huge. But like, if March were able to do the same thing, and she almost kind of does when you get her Eidolons built up, like, I wouldn't have any reason to want to get Japar, like, for what, like, whatsoever. I love everything about March in every way, and she heals a little bit. I don't see him healing at all, so yeah. And then we've got Su Shang. Su Shang's gonna go into memorable. I like her more than almost. I'm gonna put her below Xingzhu or whatever her name is. Like, I like her a lot. 1, because she's already in the game that you can use and you can play her. 2, I like her big chicken sword, and I'm a big fanatic of chickens. I definitely plan on having a lot of chickens when I get into my own house soon. So yeah, her having a giant phoenix chicken, flawless, makes my day. She's got solid damage. I love her. She's got good advancement as a hunt character too. She's in my 2nd MOC team, and she is definitely carrying it. All right, so we got Blade here. Look, I don't really like Blade. He is a Chad though. You can't deny it. He's absolutely a Chad. The dude literally can't kill himself. Literally can't die. No matter how hard he tries, he can't die. And he's able to literally contest Dan Heng. I'm sure he's not as strong as Dan Heng, but he can definitely give him a run for his money. So we're definitely gonna put Blade in the Chad tier. Then we got female physical MC. Okay, now this is another thing that people are gonna think is very, very weird. I use my physical MC as my main DPS to this day. To this day. I really need a 2nd tier. How do I add tiers? This only moves it up and down, right? Oh crap, what am I doing? Oh, I just did something wrong. Woo, that was close. Okay. How do I add a tier? I need to add a tier in the middle of this. I really do. Delete row, add a row above. Yes, there we go. And we're gonna make it, what, blue purple? We already have a blue purple. Guess we'll make it like a gray. Oh, that's gray. What in the world? Change this. Okay. We'll do, what colors do we not have already? Okay, we're good. We don't have that yet. Okay, and we're gonna name this one fun. No, what should we name it? Faves? Yeah, well, it's favorites. That's what I'll say. Favorites. Yes, my female physical MC is one of my favorites. A lot of people think she sucks. Her damage apparently sucks, everything like that, yada yada. Look, I played through everything, including MOC 10, SU, level 7, world 7, whatever you want to call it. Cleared it. All with her. So like, I don't know what people are hating on. She's a free 5-star. You get almost half of her stuff for free in terms of like Ascension and whatnot. I'm not seeing the problem. People are like, oh, she's not worth the investment. You literally invest half the amount of stuff that you would invest in a normal 5-star because half of it is literally given to you for free. So again, not seeing what people are complaining about, but it is what it is. I'm also gonna move March up here to favorites. I'm gonna move Payla up here to favorites. Yukong's a oh no, Yukong's still a mommy. Mommy's a higher tier anyway. And then were there any other favorites down here? No, I think that was it. Yeah, that was it. But yeah, physical MC, don't sleep on them. If you got them and you don't have anyone that's a 5-star that you like, that you want to spend on yet, because you're like hoping that someone else comes along that really tickles your fancy, just level up your MC. I promise you, you won't regret it. They're a great character. Build them physical DPS. You can even add a little bit of tankiness. Mine has physical boots, or not physical. Mine has defense % boots, and she still hits like a truck. And she has like 1700 defense. So she's hard to kill, and she hits like a truck, which is what a destruction character is kind of meant to do. It's like, I don't see the problem. So please, please don't give them a chance. And again, you're gonna get all sorts of cool stuff with them anyway, being the main character. So there's no reason not to level them to 80 regardless. Okay, male MC, look. I'm sorry, physical MC, the female MC, hey, she's solid. She's solid. But male MC, I'm gonna have to make him a pass. You know, look, we'll give him a meh. He's not boring like Don Hung. We'll give him a meh, okay? Just to make everyone happy, we'll give him a meh. And then also meh. Look, this guy's a good ice DPS. I just don't like him. I think he's a lame character. He's not all that exciting. Don't care for his voice. Don't care for his part to play in the story. Like, if you like him, I'm sorry. But for me, don't really care for him. Jing Yuan, Chad. I don't care what anyone says about his AoE. His AoE might seem lackluster, which it's really not. I mean, sure, he might not win against Kafka. Kafka literally does AoE DPS based on dots. If you don't have dots in your team, she's like worthless. So, I mean, she's got a huge condition that has to be met to even make her good. So again, Jing Yuan, I mean, look, even despite saying that, she's still in a tier above him because she's a mommy. So, I mean, this is more than satisfactory. Jing Yuan is sick. I love his Lightning Lord. If they did do stuff to make him a little bit better, hey, I wouldn't be arguing. But I do think he's still already a solid unit regardless. So don't sleep on him. Don't let the naysayers make you feel like you wasted your money getting him. He's a great character. He still clears MOC just fine. If you like him, just use him. Oh, and now we're down to Locha. Locha, would you call him a Chad? Or, I mean, he carries around a dead person. Like, I guess that's kind of Chad worthy. I'd say he's higher than Blade. Like, I don't like, we're all trying to figure out who's in this casket. But like, I don't know. I don't really see him as a Chad, but I guess he would be a Chad. I kind of want to put him in memorable because I mean, the whole mystery behind him is pretty memorable. I'm gonna do that. Look at that. We got one character that went above Chad. So now everyone can be happy that at least one male character took a step above the rest, all right? And that pretty much ends the tier list right there. So I hope you all enjoyed that. Now we're gonna go ahead and switch on and play the actual game.
Rules are made to be broken.